up in that F-150. People trying to talk, but I don't got time to listen. Trying to find my way, I gotta stay on the mission. My family need me now, and I don't have time to miss them. Always trying to work, all the way down to the whistle. I give it all I got, cause it help with my mental. Always on the grind, like the king, I'm official. Smoking on this gas, help me get through my issues.
Welcome to the TheVCLAB.
What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to the TheVCLAB at Lennox Ave. I got a special guest host in the building today, the real A1YO. What's up with you?
Man, what it do, fam? I appreciate you having me in this thing, man.
Oh, man, I appreciate you for coming on, man. So how you been, man? How you been lately?
Man, I'm great, man. Just staying focused, just working on my craft. Just no days off, like the song say, for real, for real. Yes, sir.
Okay, so for people that don't know, you know, where are you from? Where did it all start for you?
Man, I'm born and raised, Cashville, Tennessee. I've been here my whole life. I ain't really went nowhere. You hear me? I mean, I travel a little bit as far as, you know, moving around with my music and stuff, but I'm homegrown. I stay here, started here as a youngin', like everybody say, as a kid, and just stayed down, took his shit serious.
Okay. So, you know, growing up, you know, what artists were you into that made you like, man, I think I'm finna start rapping?
Man, I would have to say off the muscle, it was like the Master P, the No Limit Cash Money, you know, but I was tough on BG, Soldier Slim, folks like that, Mystical.
Yeah.
They're my main folks I went to off the muscle.
How was it, man, growing up in Nashville back in the early days? You know, I'm 23. How old are you?
Right, I'm 34.
Yeah, so how was it, you know, when back in the days when you was...
Man, I mean, ain't nothing changed except for the internet. Like, it's just more exposure, really, and just we got more opportunities now, if you ask me, with the way that the internet move and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's it, really.
Okay. So, when you started doing music, what was the first song that you did that you was like, oh, yeah?
Man, on me... Well, I got another little name, like, you know what I mean, a little street name. They call me Big Rick. So all my partners was making songs off their names, so I made a song like Big Rick. It was the worst song ever. I ain't gonna cap to you, but that was the first song, like, because everybody loved it. They thought it was funny and shit, so I ran with it, just started taking it even more serious. That was it, really.
Okay, so when did you first drop your first tape?
2008. I want to say 2008. I dropped. Actually, my name, I was going by Mr. Yo. I dropped a tape called A1YO.
Okay.
And after I dropped that, everybody started calling me A1YO.
Yeah.
So I was like, I bet I'm gonna run with the name.
Okay. Okay. So from there, you dropped your first song. Then you dropped your first tape. When did you start getting to where you was really like I'm confident in what I'm doing? Like, this ain't, like, this is me. This is what I'm rocking with.
I say probably by my third tape, cause I probably done dropped like 14 albums, like independently, like for real. So after about my third tape, cause I was back then, you had to have a DJ. We was getting DJ Whitey, whoever the popular DJ is in the city, which it was DJ Whitey. Shout out to him. About the third one, I had a little DJ from Chicago, so I was like feeling myself. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm hot. You know what I mean? I got this down pack. I was serious about it. I was, you know, confident in it. So
yeah,
and that was probably 2010. Yeah.
Okay, so 2010, you in it. You know, you confident. You 10 toes down into this. So you know, I finally meet you now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then the Godzilla tape.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm listening to that and I like it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, my 5 favorite songs off the tape, you know, was Wait Up, the first one.
Right.
I especially like how the hook was and how you went in and out of your verses on that.
Appreciate that.
And then Revenge.
Right. I love that.
Yeah, that one was a dope one. And then Real Heavy.
Right. Yeah. Them my babies.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna cap. Them my babies.
And then I Do This.
Yes, sir.
And then the No Days Off with F.U.Stan.
Yes, sir.
So how did you end up meeting F.U.Stan?
Man, realest stuff ever, man. I ain't got no lie for you. on the internet. I was just on Facebook. I was like, man, who is this dude with this unique name? I'm like, why we follow each other? I clicked on him. I seen he had a SoundCloud page. I went being nosy, checking out his music. I'm like, man, he hella dope.
Yeah.
Like, why don't see him? Why don't, you know what I mean? So I just sent the email to him like, hey, bro, what's your email?
Yeah.
He sent me that. I sent him the song back. I probably sat on the song about a year. And I'm a man of my word. I told him, I was like, hey, like, we don't shoot a video for this.
Yeah.
He kept it solid, sent it back. We linked up, shot the video.
Yeah.
We made magic.
Yeah, that thing dope, man.
I appreciate that.
Dope. And then the video, the visuals dope too.
I gotta give to my boy Wesley Crutcher. Like I come up with,
one of the hardest in the city.
Yeah, that's my boy. I come up with, I say about 85-90% of my videos. Me and my boy Cody and Wes. Like any idea, we balance in the back and forth.
Y'all coming together on.
Yeah, on everything I ever shoot is me, Wesley, Thoughts, and my boy Cody. Like we do this.
Yeah, man. Like that video was dope, man. Especially the transition from when Stan came in and gave you that downtown vibe, and he on that bike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was Wesley. I was all him. He said, man, like maybe 6-7 months before we even shot the video, he was like, man, I could see Stan riding the bike. Like riding the bike in the video. I was like, okay, we're going to make it happen. Whatever you say, whatever I need
we're
to
going to do it.
We did that.
Yeah, man, because Wesley, he done shot for damn near everybody in the city.
Yes, he has. At this point, he getting his just dues, his recognition.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that. I told him when we first linked up about 6 years ago. He said, man, like they sleeping on me. I said, man, they sleeping on me too, man. I said, watch, we gonna come up together. Here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are. When they say something about some music in Nashville, they saying West. And they saying A1 now.
Yeah.
Like we both getting that recognition. That's a big blessing for real.
So how'd you feel about the tape when you dropped the tape and then dropped the deluxe? How'd you feel, you know what I'm saying, from critiques people were giving you and everything? How do you feel overall about the tape?
Man, this has been I think this the best reception I've ever received from Nashville ever on this.
Okay.
It blew my mind a little bit because I don't never had no expectations. You know, you're a rapper, you know, an artist, you got a chip on your shoulder. I already like, you know, they ain't paying attention or whatnot. So when I dropped it, I didn't have no expectations. But man, when I tell you they gravitated to it something crazy, it like shocked me. So, and I'm always in the studio. I'm always making music. And my boy Coda was like, man, why don't you hit him with a deluxe? I know you got like 10, 11 more songs for him. And being that artist, being that rapper with that chip on my shoulder, like you said, the song Revenge. Yeah. Slick had a chip on my shoulder because I do this all myself. And they was acting like they wouldn't recognize what's going on. I've been consistently grinding on the local front as well as traveling for 10 years flat. Yeah. And I was feeling like, hey, man, they acting like they don't see what I'm doing around this place, man.
Yeah, and a lot of people say that about Nashville, man.
Right.
And then there are some problems that with supporting and stuff like that. And I feel like they slowly starting to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it still ain't where it need to be just yet. But it's slowly happening.
That's what part I feel I play in this thing. Like, all right, boom. Everybody who's around here, they've been seeing me grinding. They've been watching this. So now I'm getting my just dues and my recognition. I'm staying true to the same guy who I was. I've been reposting everybody's stuff. I've been showing love, genuine love. We all on the same level. I ain't got nothing to gain from y'all boys. Y'all ain't got nothing to gain from me. I'm just showing love because you making good music. Yeah. So I feel like more people watching, like, man, if A1 doing it, shoot, why I can't repost the next person who I think is dope?
Exactly.
So I'm going to keep on showing that genuine love, and hopefully it'll spread.
Yeah. Because even with my podcast, like, I do post, you know, videos of people that's on the way to being major or already major, but then I do, you know, post people in the city too.
Right, you got to.
Yeah, and I want this to be something for the city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Eventually this can be the next Breakfast Club.
Nah, it can for real, staying down.
Yeah, but it's going to take time, and that's what I'm ready for that.
Right,
I don't care if it take a year or 10 years.
Exactly.
And that's been my approach, because to me, the best people that I've seen in the industry, from the DJ Khaled's to they all man, it took me 10 years before I even got
True
a
that.
platinum,
True
whatever.
that. 2 Chainz, all of them, yeah.
So that's why I was like, man, if it's gonna be worth something, let me go ahead and start putting in the groundwork.
That's right.
You know,
That's
and
right.
start busting these miles on out.
Right, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's why I never complain. I ain't gonna sit here and lie and feel like I didn't feel a certain type of way.
It do make you feel a certain type
But
of way.
I never voiced that. I just put my head down and was like, I got more work to do.
Uh-huh.
I would tell myself, I tell my boys, like, man, I'm doing all this work. They don't see what's going on.
Yeah.
They were like, man, just keep going.
Yeah. See, because it used to be, to me, like my approach when I drop something, I'm looking at the views.
Right.
But now my mindset is, I'm going to drop what I want to drop that I know I'm a bang in the car.
Yeah.
And then regardless if people like it or not, I know me and my camp,
Right, we gonna like it.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we going to keep going, and eventually you're going to have to fuck with it.
Nah, for real. That's how it go.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I take with the approach with this is, yeah, you might not want to come on here now,
Right.
but eventually you're going to have to come on here.
on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And man, on me. I'm
And
living
same
it.
thing.
I'm
People
living it.
eventually they're going to have to get a song from you.
They gonna have to.
If they, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Because I know eventually I'm going to reach out, you know.
Come on now, and
You
I'm
know,
gonna be ready.
Yeah. So, you know, so from there, what's up next for? I see you've been, out in the streets selling the shirts, getting the
sir.
shirts out.
Yes,
So
sir.
what's the movement with that going on right now?
Man, that's love. That's really just me capitalizing on, like I said, I'm getting my recognition around the city.
Your brand.
My brand, like I'm A1. I've only tried to be me. I ain't tried to like have no gimmick or nothing.
Cross nobody.
I really work a job. I'm a regular person.
Yes.
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like I'm not faking it.
Yeah.
So look, I say you hear me in all my raps.
Mm-hmm.
People, when they converse with me, we talk, I say, you hear me.
Yeah.
I said, man, let me put it on the shirt. Let me see what's going on with that.
Okay.
I put it on the shirt, it started booming. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, I'm a rapper. Let me give me some merch.
Mm-hmm.
Let me be on my brand.
Yeah.
So it can't just be I'm just going to be an artist. No, I make merchandise. Shout out to my boys Gonzo and Cody, too. Because they my boys who do the clothing line for me and help me with that, too. So,
Okay.
you know, so it's just multiple areas that I work from. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I engineer as well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So just, you know, building my brand.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Okay. So what's next? You know, you got the shirts going right now.
Yes, sir.
What's next in line for A1?
Man, besides more music,
Uh-huh.
more visuals,
Uh-huh.
I got a little short documentary coming out.
Okay. Make sure you send a preview to me,
Man, I'm
y'all.
gonna send it to you. So just more music, just more work, man. My boy always tell me, man, you the Gucci man of the city because you got songs with everybody and you're gonna continue to work with everybody.
Uh-huh.
You know, not saying that we make the same kind of music. He's saying how Gucci had all them features.
Yeah.
We gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no I'm better than nobody or we ain't on the same level. Nah, we gonna bring our city up together.
Yeah, because if we start looking at it like we're not in competition with each other, you know what I'm saying, that'll help us go a lot further.
Yeah, it would. And that's what I'm always saying. Like, if boys listen to my music, the ones who just not catching on, you're going to hear a lot of that, me saying, I'm not competing. Like, that's why I feel like the music is better now because maybe I was in a place where I was trying to compete.
Back then.
But now I'm making music strictly for me, what I want to do, how I'm feeling, my progress.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm getting different results.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I'm loving that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So would you ever, if a label came up like, man, we trying to give you that, we trying to give you that bag,
Yes, sir.
but we gonna need a little of this and a little of that, what would be? Would you take the deal?
It depends on, like, I'm a student of this.
Yeah.
I said this before. Like, Master P taught us something very valuable. 80-20.
Yeah.
If y'all coming, I was just linked with Atlantic Records. They called me. I had to go down there and talk to them. It's 80-20. If y'all already knocking on my door, then I'm obviously worth something. Y'all can put some money into me. I'm not finna give up all my rights and y'all eat off me.
Yeah.
And I'll be a starving artist later on in life.
Uh-huh.
So if the money right, and we could work a joint venture deal out, yeah, we could do
Okay.
it.
Like
We
a
could do
partnership.
that. Yes, sir. It's
Yeah.
gonna have to be.
Yeah.
Down
for
the
sure.
middle.
For sure. So one thing, on the internet, Say Cheese had just posted, "Is something going on with Future and one of his baby mamas?"
Right.
And her mentality is that if the kid's parents are living a certain type of lifestyle, even if the kid is not always around that father or that mother,
Right.
she still expects for her son to have the same type of lifestyle as his daddy, even
Yeah.
if they not, around them all the time and
Right.
paying child support. How do you feel about that? I wanted to ask, as a topic before we get out of here or anything, I just wanted to ask you, like, how do you feel as an OG?
Man, that's a tricky one right there. Like, I do feel like you the mother of my kids, so I want you to have the finest and the best of everything. But it's a limit to everything.
Yeah.
You ain't finna be eating a hole in my pocket. You ain't finna play with me like that. I make sure you got a little beans.
Yeah.
I make sure but you can't be competing with what you see me doing for my lady that I'm currently with.
Yeah.
Because that's all they doing.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, he bought his gal that, so I'm baby mama, I need more.
Mm-hmm.
No, you baby mama, you situated, you straight, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a limit to that.
Yeah. So what about the kid part?
Like,
Cause she was like, if he can afford my kid to go to a private school,
right.
That's where he gonna go.
Man, the kids should have the best education. I'm firm on that, for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a limit to it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't keep. Let's have some boundaries here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, don't just every time you come up with something because you see I'm living a certain lifestyle, you want to come. Nah.
Right.
Nah, we can have some boundaries to this thing. We can work something out. The kids should have the best of everything. But baby mama is limits, baby.
Yeah.
You're getting child support. You should get nothing extra. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
you
sure.
get child support, you get nothing extra.
And then half the time, if you didn't put me on child support, you probably would have got
more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the internet and social media ruin these women. You know what I mean? It ruins some of these dudes too. You know what I'm saying? They see certain people living certain lifestyles, they want it by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what I think did it for the baby mamas and stuff and the shit like that.
So, growing up in Nashville, like, what's some of the things that you probably went through, you know what I'm saying, that young people going through now and you learned from it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That you can probably drop a gem on somebody.
The number one thing that I learned coming up in Nashville, everybody want to look like the man, the main man, the next. I don't care if it's the big drug dealer, the most popular is. Don't get lost in the sauce. And what that mean, do your own thing. Like, it's consequences with this.
Yeah.
Like, it look cool. I got kids. I got boys at that. So it look cool. You see the dudes with the cars and the money and all that.
Yeah.
That's temporary.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If I would have knew what I knew now, I was once a follower trying to be, like the guys I seen in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what I would tell them is, man, do your own thing. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you want to play baseball, soccer, something that ain't normal. Go for that.
Yeah.
Go for that.
Walk in your purpose.
Yeah, like most definitely.
Yep. And that's what I'm kind of going through now with walking in my purpose and just moving, you know what I'm saying, and not stopping, being consistent. And then noticing that, man, we kings and our our females are queens.
For sure that.
And we gotta, go by that.
No, for real. We not living that.
Yeah. So that's what I've been getting better at is like, man, I'm a king.
Right.
I'm walking in my purpose, becoming my true self.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been working on and man, that's some good knowledge, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm on that, and I most definitely got to put this into the universe because I practice this, the laws of attraction.
Okay.
Like, I live that faithfully. I preach it. I talk it every day. Whatever thoughts you got, whatever that you want for yourself, speak it out loud. Don't just think them thoughts. Don't nobody hear them.
Yeah.
Say it out loud, man. I'm going to be a millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just, oh, man, one day. No, say it out loud. Let the universe hear that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? If you could say it, you can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Believe it, too, though. Don't just say it. You got to believe them words to come out your mouth.
Yeah.
And that's how I live. Even with the music, I live it.
Yeah.
I told myself, yeah, man, I'm going to take over this thing, man.
Uh-huh.
And here I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We on the rise. It's getting bigger and bigger for me.
So.
Just speak that shit into the existence. Yes, sir.
So what's all your, for the people that, want to get to your music and your social medias, go ahead and tell them all of those things.
All right, social media on IG is lowercase DA real A1YO, the real A1YO. On Facebook is AONEYO, A1YO. Everything is the real A1YO 615. My music on Spotify, Tidal, everywhere you can look up music. My
Yes,
music
sir.
there. I'm on every platform.
Yes, sir. Man, well, thank you for, coming and
Yes, sir.
chopping it up with me.
Man,
Then hopefully when you drop, your next tape coming up soon,
it's coming.
we can get you back in here.
Yes, sir.
Or maybe an
Anytime.
Instagram live or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. So, welcome to the VCLAB.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me, bro.
Thank you for coming through.
Yes, sir.
All right, we out.
All right, now.